algebra lesson 3-6. And the title is Compound Inequalities. Okay, before we started inequality, and we knew the meaning of inequality, and inequality we said before that, okay, that it's not equation, so it has symbols like greater, greater or equal, less, less or equal. But today we're gonna take a new definition, compound inequalities, okay? So this word compound, maybe you, not maybe, I'm sure that you took this word in grammar, so compound, okay? Like compound sentence. When you ask yourself what is compound sentence, okay, it's a sentence, okay, or two simple sentences that are joined by and, but, or. So here also we are talking about compound inequalities. So the definition of compound inequalities is an inequality that contains two inequalities that are joined, okay, with two words, and, or, like a compound sentence. But we don't have but here, okay? So here we will focus on two words now. And, or. Okay? And, or. After that, how to write the compound inequality and graph it. Okay, we'll take an example or a problem using and a problem using or. Okay? If I ask you now, okay, write the compound inequality that represents all real numbers. Okay? Listen carefully. All real numbers, so I put here all real numbers, okay, greater than, okay, -2, and focus with me here. This is my word conjunction here, and greater than -2 and less than 6, for example. How do you write the compound inequality here and how do you graph? Okay? So here, write the inequality and the graph. Okay? How do you answer this question? First, I write every inequality alone, by itself. Let's translate these words into inequality now. Look. All real numbers greater than, so I put x greater than -2, okay. And, I write and, don't forget. Less than 6. So, again, x less than 6. Okay, until now, I have written the compound inequality. Okay. But here, in this situation, I can combine these two inequalities into one inequality. How? I write x in the middle and put greater than -2 here, less than 6. So I combine or join the two inequalities or two separate inequalities together using the word and. Okay. So here x greater than -2, here also I can say x greater than -2. And x less than 6, the same x less than 6. Now how to graph. Okay, all of us know how to graph. First I put 0, here -2, and here 6. Put two circles here, and here, notice that here we don't have equal. So I leave the circles open. After that, I connect between these 2 points. Look, like this. I finished this part. Let's take an example about or now. Also, write a compound or the compound inequality, okay, that represents all real numbers. So I write here all real numbers, okay, less than, okay, -3, or, look here, greater than 4, for example. Yes, let's translate these words into a compound inequality here. First, I put x less than, okay, -3. Don't forget to write or. X greater than 4. Here I can't combine these two inequalities because I have the conjunction of the word or. Okay. How to graph now? Look with me. I put 0 here, for example. Here -3 and here 4. Yes. Put 2 circles. Okay. I don't have equal. Leave them open. And let's put the direction of the arrow now. X less than -3, so less left. So the arrow, okay, moves to left like this. Less left. X greater than 4, so 4, I move right. Okay, so this is what we here wrote, the inequality and graphed it. Okay, this is the first part of the section. After that, we move to another part. Okay, how to solve and graph the compound inequality here. So here's solve and graph. Here's the compound inequality. Okay, for example, number 1. For example, x minus 5 greater than or equal -3. Okay. Less than 2. How to solve this compound inequality? Like the solving inequalities before that we studied here, I won't get x along itself in the middle here. So we must get rid of all numbers beside what? Beside x. So here it's a -x, so I use the opposite operation. Here -5, so I add here 5 for all sides like this. Okay. Now I simplify like this. Here 0. So now x greater than or equal -3 plus 5, it's gonna be 2. Less than 2 plus 5, 7. Okay. Now I solve the compound inequality. After that, we want to graph. Okay. This is the number 1. And I put it 0 over here. And this is 2, for example. Okay. 2. Here's 7. Now I put circles and 7, but notice here I have what equals, so I must close the circle or shed it and leave this one open because it doesn't have equal here. Okay, boys. After that, I put my directions or lines, so I connect between the 2 points here, because greater than 2 move right and less to 7, so this is what I must connect between these 2 points. Okay? If I want to talk about the solution themselves here, I can say the solutions are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stop. I don't take 7. Why, mister? Because we don't have here equal. Okay? So here, this is an example using and. Now, or. For example, solve and graph number 2 now. Okay, for example, 2t, for example, minus 2 less than 6. Or, what? Focus here, or negative 2t minus 2 less than 8, for example. Okay. Solve and graph this compound inequality. We have or, so we keep it here. Look here. Now I must get rid of negative 2 first. So I add 2 for the both sides. So here we can simplify. So negative 2t now. Okay. Less than 6. Plus 2. 6 plus 2, 8. The next step, I must delete 2 or get rid of 2. How? I divide. Why divide, mister? Because it's 2t. It means what? 2 multiplied by t. When you want to remove 2, take the opposite operation. Okay, here multiplication, so I use division. Divide by 2 for both sides. So we can delete. So t less than 4. Okay. Now, let's take that other one. Here, negative 2t minus 2 less than 8. So I put here what? I add 2 for all sides. For both sides here, okay? We have just 2 sides here. So here, we simplify. So I have negative 2t less than 10. Okay. Focus more here. I want to get rid of what? Negative 2 multiplied by t. So I divide both sides by negative 2. And focus more. When we divide by negative or multiply by negative, we switch the sign. So this will be greater than. And we simplify, so we get t greater than negative 5. Now I solve the compound inequality. How to graph? Okay. I put here 0, here 4, here negative 5. Okay. Here t less than 4. Less than 4. Okay. After that, t greater than negative 5. Okay. So I have here what? The 2 sides without equal, so I put them like this. Okay. So here, t less than 4. Okay. And t greater than or equal negative 5. Just greater than negative 5 here. Okay? After that, we take the final part in this session. It's what we take now, interval notation. Interval notation. What does interval mean? Okay, we use it to describe a portion of a number line. Okay, but we focus on what? Interval notation. Okay, so we have 3 symbols of interpretation. Number one, like this. Number two, this symbol. And number three, infinity. Okay. This is called what? Parentheses. This is called what? Brackets. Okay. Here, infinity. Infinity is divided into two parts: negative infinity and positive infinity. We can put positive or not. You have a choice here. Okay. When we use parentheses here, we use it when the compound inequality doesn't have equal. When we use brackets, when the compound inequality has equal, like greater than or equal or less than or equal. Okay? Also, we can use what? Infinity. Let's take now examples. Graph and write the compound inequality. Look this. -5 and 7. This is called what? Integral notation. And it contains these symbols now. Okay. I want to graph it and write the compound inequality. Okay. How to graph? Okay, no problem. I put 0 here, -5. For example, here 7. Okay. Put 2 circles. Oh, I said brackets used when we have equal. So I must shift. I must close the circles. Okay, after that we connect between the two what? The 2 points. This is the graph of this what? Integral notation. How to write the compound inequality now? Okay, I write x in the middle because I have 2 numbers. Okay, greater than, look, I move right, -5. And I put equal because it's closed. Less than or equal because 7 is closed. I put here what? 7. So this is the answer. Okay. After that, another example. Also what? Graph and write the compound inequality now. Using this integral notation. Negative infinity and 1. Okay. Or what here? 2. Okay. Or 5 and infinity. Like this. Here, take this notice here. We have negative infinity and positive infinity. They must be inside the parentheses here. So I can't put like this. I must put them inside what? Parentheses here. No problem now. How to graph? Okay, mister. I have 2 numbers, 1 and 5. Here 0. 2 circles. Okay. Here negative infinity. So here the direction of the arrow moves to negative infinity. And here 5. Okay, 5 go right to the direction of positive infinity. What about the circles? Close or leave them open? Here 1, look at this sign, it's very important. Brackets means what? It means equal. It means closed circles. Okay. So I must here close these circles. Okay. How to write these compound inequalities? The first one will be what? X now less than 1 or x greater than 5. Okay guys, this is all the lessons and the main points of this lesson. So the lesson is very easy as you see. Okay, so here, let's summarize. Here we talk whether you have compound inequalities. We say two inequalities that are joined by and or, okay, and how to write the compound inequalities, okay. After that, we talk how to solve the compound inequality and the graph. And the third part of the session is about interval notation. Don't forget to focus on these what symbols, okay? At the end, thank you. See you next time. Goodbye.